Ever felt like you're giving your all to a man and he keeps pulling away? You text first, you plan the dates, you keep the emotional connection alive, and still he becomes distant, it's confusing, exhausting, and deep down you're wondering, what did I do wrong? What if I told you that the problem isn't that you're not giving enough, it's that you're giving too much too soon? What if I told you that chasing him is killing the spark? In this video, I'm going to reveal the mindset that flips the switch in a man's mind, making him want to pursue you and cherish you without having you to overextend yourself, and the subtle mistakes that women make that destroy desire faster than they even realize it. Truth no one tells you. Men don't fall in love with women who gives them everything. They fall in love with the woman who inspires them to do more, to step up, to pursue. This isn't about playing games. It's about understanding a fundamental principle of attraction. Men thrive in the role as a giver, and women thrive while they match the efforts that the man gives. Not overgive, nor undergive, but match the effort. And when that balance clicks, watch how fast he makes you his priority voluntarily. Here's why men are wired to pursue. It's not cultural conditioning, it's rooted deeply in human psychology. The masculine energy within a man craves moving forward towards a goal. In this instant, it's you, the prize, and in the early stages of dating, it's this pursuit builds emotional investment. You start chasing him over texting, initiating every single plan. You rob him of his excitement of this pursuit. The spark fades, he gets passive, and suddenly you are the one carrying all the emotional weight. Don't worry, because in a minute I'm going to tell you how you can make that instantly restore the polarity within you and the man without having to pull away or act cold. Before we get there, we need to understand what being a matcher means. It does not mean sitting back with your arms crossed, waiting to be worshipped, and it does not definitely mean being manipulative. It's about responding in proportion to what is being given. Men feel most alive and connected to you as a woman when they are giving, when they are planning a thoughtful date, maybe sending a sweet message to you, or even simply showing up consistently. When that effort is received warmly by you, it taps into his pride, sense of effort and purpose, and desire to even do more. You don't need to impress him with how cool or low maintenance you are. You don't need to overgive and over-explain your needs or desires. That's why a woman who receives with genuine appreciation, not forced, not performative, becomes unforgettable. I'll tell you a story to put this into perspective. A friend of mine used to be the planner in every relationship. She'd organize weekends away, buy thoughtful gifts, always text first. She thought she was showing love. But over time, she noticed the boyfriend would relax, be passive, not take any action, let her do all the heavy lifting. The relationship, as you guessed, did not work out. In the next relationship, she decided to do something new. She decided that instead of initiating, she will match him. She gave him the space to take the initiative, to plan a date, and she slowly showed up as her full present self and happy self. If he texted, she replied warmly. She appreciated him. Slowly, she noticed that he started doing more. Not because she asked, because he wanted to. And for the first time, she truly felt cherished. Brings me back to the main point. Nothing kills desire fast than flipping the polarity. When you start chasing, fixing, over functioning, he subconsciously checks out of the relationship and as the role as the pursuer. And this does not just affect his effort, it affects how connected he feels to you. Feminine energy thrives in warmth, openness, and receptivity. Masculine energy thrives in problem solving and pursuit. The moment you take over his role as the pursuer, the balance shatters. But by staying in your lane, staying open, grounded, and receptive, he stays invested because the dynamic of the balance stays alive. Coming to my next point, here's a myth that needs to die. Many women believe if they are more physically available, the man will value her more. But I don't think this is real. Like, men don't fall in love through intimacy alone, they fall in love through effort. The more he invests time and effort in earning your energy, the more emotionally bonded he becomes. And you respond with grace and appreciation. You create space for worship. He feels pride and success in your presence. If you skip that phase and give him too much before he's shown consistent effort, you cut off the natural build-up towards the thing that builds deep attachment. In a moment, I'll share a simple way to slow down so that does not feel like you're playing hard to get. But first, if you're watching so far, please like and subscribe and share this message to more women who need to hear it. Slowing down is essential. It gives you time to see his pattern. It creates the bond, deepens it naturally. It protects you from over investing in someone who isn't ready or willing to invest in you in the same level. Over investing before he commits and shows you consistent effort limits the emotional bonding he would have towards you. He might enjoy your company, but he won't value it the same way. You don't have to withhold affection or act distant. You just pace your investment so it matches his. When you do this, something powerful happens. He starts to rise to meet you at your level. Not because you demanded it, because your presence inspired it. Because men rise to the level of the woman they admire. When you carry yourself with dignity, boundaries, and quiet confidence, you become a mirror to your highest self. He wants to be better for you, but not because you nag or beg him to do so, but because your presence invites him to lead and grow. You're not trying to convince him of your worth. You are simply holding your standards high and letting him choose to rise to that level. That's not manipulation. That's what makes you magnetic. You don't have to be chasing someone to be worthy of affection and devotion. You don't have to prove your value just by doing more. You simply have to stand in your power, be authentic. Trust that the right man will show up for you. And if he doesn't, you walk away gracefully, knowing that you never have to abandon yourself to feel love. Resonated with you? Hit that like button and comment below what's one thing you're gonna start doing differently in your relationships. Don't forget to subscribe and for more advice on love and self-worth. Bye.